Hello Twitch, hello Internet. Welcome back to SlowguyCaz Plays Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Last night had some crazy things happen. Saved Lynn from death by a giant cooked chicken, and we helped prisoner D99 escape his fate on death row, at least for now. So, exciting stuff, and we're just gonna get into the gameplay. I don't think I have anything else to talk about, so off we go. Chapter 9, 11:13 p.m. Now I'm back in the present, and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With the power failure, all of the cell bars opened automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution, but that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. Trick time. Alright. Back in the world of darkness, but in the world of the ghost, we're all good. Now, isn't this interesting? This is similar, but okay, we can still get up. Poor Sausage Head was left to his original fate. It was the only way we could get down into the generator room. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. Oh, that's right. He did tell us that. Oh, okay. He's okay. That will come up. The bell. Better go back. Okay. Whew, I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. So how did D99 know we had to go for the spoon? Is this... And he seemed very unfazed about us helping him survive. Huh. Does he know more about all this than he's letting on? Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. Oh my goodness! It's prisoner C-74! Secure the prisoner! No, Sausage Head didn't escape. Womp womp. It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found prisoner D99. Are we timed here? I don't think we're timed here. This is some true darkness. But luckily, darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. I can make use of that fact to help me find the detective. So nowhere to go but left, which is into the detective's room. However, it doesn't appear there's much we can do there. Can we dial internally? Nope. The phone doesn't work. I better find another route. Okay. So there's the toilet. There's the picture frame. That's right. Picture frame swings open. Huh? What's that red light? It looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. Why? Is there a spirit in it? Oh, nope. The detective is hiding under his bunker. I'm guessing they have orders just to shoot him on sight, since he was scheduled to be executed by now. It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. Okay, let's talk to the detective. See what he's thinking. Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. So, dang, that's a smart detective. He told us to go for the spoon because he was going to because he's like, all right, to get the ghost back, I'm gonna make sure that he can get back to my room by having Sausage Head get out of the hole. Smart detective. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here, but how did you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head, Spoon, and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. That's what I'm saying, though, Sissel. He's smart. He pieced it all together very fast. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. Alright. Let's start with the escape strategy. So, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is in this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move under cover of darkness, huh? Daisy Luna 545, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. What's up? Not much. Just started the stream and I've been loving ghost tricks so far. I'm excited to play some more tonight. How are you doing, Daisy? So we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it, and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. Yeah, I agree with you there. But if I die again, we could just start over, right? He's not wrong. Yeah, he says cheerfully. Alright, how do you want to deal with prison security? I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, huh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Okay? So we're going to have to guide him somehow and keep him safe from security. And if he dies, he's not wrong. We just possess his corpse and go back and try again. So, easy enough. Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? Thanks for the follow, Daisy. Yeah, after the stream I can take a look at X and get back to you, okay? Thank you for the follow. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this R here? Okay, yep. Yeah, where did that come from? It's a bit of a fourth wall break, but okay. Let's use it as our signal. How will that work? If you press R, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So, for example, if you move to that spoon and press R, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Sissel. So, with that red light, that's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. Okay. We can possess their vests. Good to know. Now what? So if let's just test it out on the bottle, because it'll be easy enough to... Crap. No. So he does not then hide under something immediately. Okay, and yeah, we got caught pretty quick. There he is! And they shot him. And game over. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. This has been a great stream. Unfortunately, we lost that run. If he enters the guard's field of vision, it's over. I have to watch the movements of the red lights. Yeah, I know. I was testing it out, and he didn't hide under something like I wanted. So, the first thing to do is take a good look around and check out what the enemy is doing. For now, how about just aiming for the neighboring cell? We can't hurry too much in this darkness. Let's take it slow. See, a bot came into the stream. Yeah, it happens sometimes, Teakle. How you doing, Teakle? Good to have you back. It's an interesting sort of stealth level we've got going on here. So let's wait. Now go, 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 go. Oh, nope, shoot. I'm pressing the wrong button. Alright. Give it another try. Boom, go. Nice. Alright. Got him to the next bunk. Alright, and here's another Joker. Now this one's patrolling. The guards are on the move. Now what? You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case. If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen with AWDS, not WASD. Not WADS. Okay, so he'll bring us over here. How far over is he going to bring us? Is there... He's going to take us upstairs, in fact. Yo, that's a sniper? I beg your pardon? That is a sniper waiting for someone to try to make a break upstairs? That's a problem. Can I get over there? No. Now? Yeah, so I can get to that. So what is this? This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. This spot is safe. That's cool. I'm a little worried about this sniper, though. Maybe I don't have to be yet. There's a valve. A bulletproof vest. Well, I can't screw with that valve. This is the hatch mechanism, though. So we could mess with this. What happens if we do that? Then he falls down, flat on his face. That's going to be our window. We just have to time it correctly. Because he's going to go back upstairs and get back into the sniper spot, I think. But how are we going to time that correctly so that he's going up the stairs and this guy is too? I'm not sure we can. So maybe I just need to focus on just this one. He's going to keep falling down so long as that hatch is open. Okay. So be it. Okay. This guy is about to fall down, so these two should go up the stairs together now. Okay, go, 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 go. Beautiful. Just like we drew it up. First try. So now we gotta look for something up here. Maybe we fix the hatch for this guy, because he seems to be an idiot. I can't close it as someone's falling through it. Good to know. We have to wait for that animation to finish. Then we can close it. Which... oh, okay. So once we find a place over to the left for D99 to hide, we're going to have to somehow get oh, geez. I'm not going to enjoy this. Although I'm not very sure where we can have the detective hide next. This top level, maybe? Is there... I can't see what's over there. Let's wait for this guy to get back in position and maybe reset ourselves and consider the next move. Okay. Are you gonna... No, he's patrolling now. Interesting. Why did he switch to patrolling instead of going back to his little stakeout spot? That's interesting. What happens if we play the drum? That'll get the guard's attention and he'll look away. Got it. Oh, geez. So do we really have to get D99 to somehow run past all these jokers? That feels... No, there's another bunker here. I don't know what oh, another bunk here. I don't know why I'm thinking that needs to happen. Oh. So come back over here. Well, no. Okay, I can't follow this guy back down. And try to set him up with the hatch, because then I can't get back to the bunk on my own to tell D99 to move up. Do we just like send it? No, 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 no. D99 won't be able to get past this guy. Yeah. And down he comes. And back up he comes. Alright, so I'm missing something to be able to... Does he stop to look into something there and that's our chance? Let's hitch another ride with this guy. Make sure I properly understand his route. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so he comes down the stairs. And he comes back up the stairs, so he only comes to that halfway point. And then he stops here for a moment. So we must need to do this again, huh? Yeah, but then how do we get back over to the bunk? I'm wondering if maybe then I'll have to have the detective just come part way before I can get to the safety of the bunk. I'm not a big fan of stealth. This is stressing me out. It's a great concept for a game. Like, I'm not knocking the design. I think it's excellent idea for a level with this game's mechanics. I'm just stressed. So this is the only way we can get over to this bunker. And I'm guessing the detective would get spotted if we called him here. D99 as a ball is very funny looking. I know, right? He's just kind of this big dude huddled up underneath underneath a small hiding spot. It probably looks a bit like how I would look if it were me. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I need to hitch a ride back and talk to D99. See if he has any ideas for us, because I'm not entirely sure how to manipulate this situation to our advantage. Unless we just send it here. That's a little far. I can't really tell where you are. How about somewhere closer? Well, thank you. That at least clears that up. That's probably a big piece why I'm stuck. I'm trying to send him too far. No, get me down. Yeah, I want to talk to him. What do you think? Okay, next is the stairs. I'll have to avoid those guards somehow. But where should I lead you to? There isn't a safe spot anywhere. We'll just have to wait till the guards go past somewhere on the stairs. Even the craziest spot will do. If it's strength you're worried about, I have plenty of that. Can you use that strength to knock the guards out for me? Yeah, that'd be optimal. Well, they do say my punches are faster than a speeding bullet. I have my doubts about that, though. Yeah, I guess a punch is no match for a bullet. Okay. So, we have to wait for this guard to come up the stairs, and then... And then what? Let me go. Thank you. And can he come into this area? Alright. Why don't we try that? Let's open this, which will send the guard flying. Can't see the rest of this. Now what? Can you... If we wait for... Can you get here? What, you want me to climb up into the ceiling? I think I could manage that. So open the hatch. Yeah, okay, so we finally got the right idea. So after this guard moves, trick the door open. Okay. And then wait for this guard to move past. Try it. Nope. Son of a bitch. So you have to do the valve, not the hatch. I just can't seem to find the break. This is how I feel right now. The way the Sissel is my spirit animal in this moment. I just can't seem to find the break I need. Then you'll just have to make one. Try to find a way. Maybe you could try calling me to all kinds of different places. I'm agreeable. I can go pretty much anywhere. Well, at least it does take us back here. That's something. How do we get him into the ceiling? Can you make it to this valve? Oh, beautiful. Quickly, trick this. Alright, we're golden. Alright, we're in. Whew, okay. I bet you didn't think I could get up in here, did you? I was a little worried you couldn't. I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. Anyway, this is a safe spot. It's not much further now. Come on now, don't worry, we're almost there. Now we have the choice of either trying to sneak out or making a dash for it. I'll leave the route up to you. Okay, well, I mean, I'm a bit of the... So, can you come over here? Look at him go. So we'll wait for the guard to come back. We'll hitch a ride. What a playful guy. Yeah. D99 rolling has got to be my favorite favorite thing. I think that's as far as he goes. We could have... Yeah. Come over here. Thunk. 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 Alright. So we're getting close. No, I don't need to talk to him from here. Just go up. Aha. So we bump this to get this guy to come down onto the hatch. Yep. Then we open the hatch to make him fall down. Alright, and then can you make it here? Holy crap! That is some impressive upper body strength. I'm not sure I could do that if I was in his situation. Alright, get under the bunk. So, what do you think? I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. Oh. The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. You better make a break for it. We did it. All right. Whew, we just made it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You'd better be kidding. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know? I doubt anyone would welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report into the justice minister, is that it? Huh. Kinda like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. Alright, Sissel, until we meet again. So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point. Detective Prisoner D99 was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Alright, and now it's back to the usual stuff in here. So now that the power's back up, we can use the phone to get back to the guard room. And use this to get out. But D99's Until We Meet Again came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. No. He's doing the dance. Bailey's doing the dance, Tickle. Hello, this is... Sissel, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you, if you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute! Interesting. So he knows that we can bounce around phone lines. But yeah. Whoops, hang on. We gotta see what Bailey has to say. That call! Who was it from? I don't know. Some weird call. But who? Will call an end to my dancing! Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest then! Which will stop first, my dancing or the turning of the planet? Yeah, good luck with that. Let's get to wherever this is. What's up, Detective? We can just call him Detective now. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Oh no! Oh no! That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella. I believe that's my line, my old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes were full of tears. There you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. ... Because now that I've found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. Oh my goodness, we get to deal with this in real time, huh? Okay, what's up? What's going on, Detective? Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help. I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. Ooh, brain short-circuited. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other soon. Oh, man. That's not even what he said. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. That's what he said. ... By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. You lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game. Is that it? Alright, what do you know about me? I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight, that was me. Which means you must know me. ... I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. Are we not the dead guy? Is that what this is? So Sissel, right, dude in the red suit with the crazy blonde hair. We kind of wake up as a corpse, but everyone has amnesia, and then we sort of take on the form. But Pixar was there from the get-go to kind of prompt us into thinking that. Are we someone else who died, but got convinced we're this other guy? Or are we? Do we do a bit more? Literally, what the detective is saying. Do we like wear masks? Do we have some sort of like Mission Impossible perfect face mask technology, and we're part of that dangerous criminal underworld or something, and so he's not sure who he's talking to, or I don't know. But it's interesting that he's accusing us of not wearing our true face. Oh man, bots are out in full swing tonight. Goodbye. All right. Banned. Alright. Let's get back to the game and stop making guesses about what's going on. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. Well, okay. What's going on right now? Why is Cabanella gonna either kill you or turn you in for execution? That man pointing the gun at you right now, they say he's your good friend. We were when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the special investigation unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. But Lynn wasn't able to open that box. Yeah. So if Lynn couldn't open it, did the detective send the box to Lynn thinking that we would be able to get to it? Okay, I don't think this theory is true, but let's throw it out there as wild speculation. Are we actually Lynn? And we got flip-flopped around, and whoever is Lynn is dude in the red suit? And I doubt that. I feel like that's me reaching a bit, but that would be interesting. But that doesn't seem like it would make sense, because after we save Lynn, her spirit does go back into Lynn's body. And you can't possess a live corpse, or a live body that isn't your own. So that can't be it. Interesting. I don't know, but this game is super interesting. This story is superb so far. I'm absolutely on the edge of my seat. It's fun to speculate while going along, but like, I don't know where this is heading, and I'm dying to find out. It's exactly what you want in your mystery game. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat. For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the... For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? Shu Takumi makes good stories? No way, I know, right? I mean, yeah, clearly the... Does Shu have multiple credits in this game? Is it... Like, is he the director and writer? Or is he just the writer? Or just the director in this one? But yeah, I mean, so far he's knocked it out of the park. It was interesting from the get-go. And then the twist where we see Lynn killing us is... I mean, if you're not gripped by that, I don't know what kind of stories you would like in the first place. And then this stuff is really interesting. The dry humor is also just too good. Always nails it. Yeah, and dry humor is like... I love dry humor. I love sarcasm. I love dark humor too. But dry and sarcastic are like my bread and butter when it comes to humor. I love how naturally some of the jokes flow in the conversation too. Like, the dialogue is written pretty well to sound like it's actually people talking and not just cartoons with talking heads, you know? It's really good. Really, really good. For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. So is that why he wants this detective out of the way? Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? Odd girl. I agree. Me too. That was a great bit for that entire level. If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. So is Cabanela actually innocent in all this? He's just, like, he can't make himself turn a blind eye for his friend, even if he thinks his friend might be innocent, because he has to play by the book so that he can keep climbing the ladder. Alright, let's talk about your execution. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive in order to bring a final close to the case and put it to rest forever. ... Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? ... I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? Talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? The other murder. It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day I saved the life of a little girl, and I stole away the life of a man. Oh. He feels guilty about having killed the man that was trying to kidnap Lynn. I mean, damn, that's heavy, Doc. Again, even if it was the right thing to save the girl, you're still taking someone's life. That's gonna leave a mark on you, no matter what. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynn? She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. "10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, 'Detective, are you going to shoot this guy?' And this is what I answered. 'Yeah, I'm going to shoot.' My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. 'Yeah, I'm going to shoot.' And the man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution." Okay, so you feel you have... I don't think it's technically survivor's guilt, but you have PTSD from killing someone to save a little girl. So are you just fessing up to your wife's murder because you feel like you deserve execution even though you didn't kill your wife? Or did he kill his wife? Those are some important details that we kind of need to flesh out before we can determine kind of what's up with the detective. Okay. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Cecil, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Lynn! Uh-oh. Oh, no. What has she gotten herself into now? Hello? Everything's fine here. We're all fine now. Yeah, thank you. How are you? Dot, 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 dot. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. Sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. This man is the definition of extra. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Oh, forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. So, why shouldn't we trust others' memories? Are they just not remembering things correctly, or is there something at play here that deliberately screws with people's memories? I mean, we know that if someone dies, their spirit gets amnesia. So that could be it. Like, that could be what he's referring to, but it could be something else too. Is he telling us not to trust Lynn's memory? Because Lynn sure is vague on the whole if she shot us or not thing. I don't know. Mysterious. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope and no cores either. So, only one thing to do. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I'd better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path the detective pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. Yeah, and hopefully she didn't, like, assault the office or something. Because that didn't seem to be a great place for... for her to be. Alright. On to the next. Chapter 10, 11:41 p.m. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. The detective's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. Alright, so the pills somehow ended up by the suit of armor. Lynn's crouched ducking down behind the desk. The minister's nowhere to be seen. There's a jar on the floor. This time Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Alright. Aha! So the minister died. Which is not great. Hey Lynn, what the fuck happened? Eek! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and? How did it go? Was the detective still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say but? I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Interesting. Inspector Cabanello arrested the detective? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same. The same way. Thank you, Stream Delay. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So, who is that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out the detective's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Oh. Did the assassins have him hit? Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so, but I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, huh? Oh boy. Alright. Let's see what happened. It's ghost trick time, baby! Dot, 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 dot. Hey. Can you hear me? Dot, 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 dot. He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. Alright, so the minister is not going to remember us unless we talk to him in this flashback. Alright, let's do it. Rewind time! 11:31 p.m. Minister's office. Okay, he's writing. He's writing more. The phone rang. He had a heart attack. Emma! Oh, excuse me. What? Alright. I'll do as you say. This is terrible. So there's multiple phone calls that we can go trace. Dot 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 dot. Why doesn't she answer? That is like a Phoenix Wright freak out there. Edison. Holy shit. Water. This is a long heart attack. Yeah, this will go well. Alright, so we need to figure out how to... Oh, here he is. Such a foolish man. Oh, you woke up? He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? I think that's what they call ironic, Sissel. By the way, what's your name? ... Just call me a seeker of truth. So I said that one, didn't he? Alright. So there's 2 phone calls to trace. The way out that I can see in this situation, one, so we need to somehow make sure he doesn't knock the medicine over. Probably also the water. I would say the medicine is more important. I know Hollywood does this too much, where people like dry swallow a pill. Like, that's actually really hard to do. But if he has just the water, that's not going to save him. Versus if he gets the medicine, the nitroglycerin or whatever pill he's taking, there's a chance that he can get it down. So if we can get them both, great. If not, the medicine's the priority. To do that, I think we need to go into the phone and manipulate stuff on those ends to maybe soften the blow so that he doesn't freak out as much, and that will let him grab the stuff without knocking it over. That's my thought process at the start. Oh, okay. Here we are. Emma! Oh, excuse me. Who's talking? Show us who's talking. It's Beauty. It's the blonde Beauty. Mike's newest waifu. If he was here, we'd tease him about it. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Who is this? How did you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? Emilia's tutor? Emily's tutor? Would a tutor call you at this hour? With the great hairdo. Her hair is fabulous AF. You're not wrong, Tickle. ... No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. What? My daughter. Is she alright? Tell me she's alright. Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we already made our demand known the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Yes. Yes, of course. They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. We're very thorough. You'd do well to remember that. And of course it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you have to do is your job. Alright? I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. Well, we gotta go there. They didn't pan over to show the daughter. I'm interested to see if they have the daughter or if it's something else. Yeah, look at that. Is that like a radio? I think they're faking it. YMT 2369? Did that say 2369? Oh, I sure did. That's a nice. Can I get a nice? Let's go. 69 mentioned. Apparently the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something up with it. I hate you, Mama! Luckily, I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. But what's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned. Alright. So we know that... Okay, we might not even be able to do anything else here yet. The goods, died. Let's wait. I'm guessing there's nothing else we can do here. I think we have to reset, but it let us see that his daughter wasn't actually here. They don't actually have her. Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot, and I can't use the telephone line either. Huh. It looks like I fell into a trap. All women are like traps. Some are sweat traps, others are bitter. Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that? Okay. The Minister of Justice is an incel. Got it. Anyway, I think I'd better rethink things here. Kind of figured. It seemed like that's all that was, but I do think it was worth the information that they're falsifying that the daughter is alive. Or that they have kidnapped the daughter. Hopefully the daughter is still alive. So take me back, Sissel. Trick time. Alright, so my only lifeline is the phone. So let's wait for that. Or I guess we can go up here just to trigger it. We can just skip through this dialogue. It's probably faster than waiting for the scene to play out. Yeah. I get it. We've done this before. And then we just won't go there. Alright, stay here. Kidnapping, huh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. What's he saying? I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. Well, that's good. He's correct to doubt this. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. Well, because they're fighting. We know this from, like, chapter 3. A wife who doesn't answer a phone. I think I know who that is. Yeah, we know. We've traced the line here before, Sissel. So keep up. A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that? No, I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. Well, we gotta wait. But she doesn't pick up, right? Yeah, you can't use the phone lines. What a befitting room for this man, huh? It looks stately, but it's filled with nothing but useless trash. When in the past, I can only use the line when the phone is being used to make a call. So I guess I better find it. Yes, I know. Maybe if I'd pressed it a little sooner, we could have hopped over to that line. Why doesn't she answer? Yes. So let's examine the pitcher of water. If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks his pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes. Such a stupid man. Huh? Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers? I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Okay, and let's take a look at your nitroglycerin pills. So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now, but unfortunately I can't even open the cap. What a shabby excuse for a man. Alright. I was a little annoyed, but the longer he goes on, the funnier it's starting to get. Just he's bemoaning everything. Huh? He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing! A miserable, shabby excuse for a man. I think you've already said quite enough. Yeah, okay, the attack's starting. So, other than flapping the flag, that could be something, but let's go back to the pills, because he knocks this across the room first. Let's just make sure there's nothing over there. Alright, his attack has started. Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple, why doesn't he understand? But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. It's interesting that Lynn didn't come back with us. Okay, so he's gonna reach. Off we go. What's over here? Lots of stuff. Swing the sword. Oh, okay, we can maybe knock the pills back. Raise that. What else? Gosh, everything over here is interactable. Undo this. That doesn't do anything. Swing the sword again. We have to knock that down somehow. Hanging basket. Rocket off. There we go. That buys us. Swing the sword. No, it's not long enough. Hanging basket. What does it do? Okay, it'll fall the other way. Ah, shoot. Well, now actually go back. Because they usually give us some dialogue when we don't figure it out. And he's dead. To save the minister, I have to get him his medicine. But as things are, there just isn't enough time. Such unparalleled cowardice this man has. Before I get the medicine to him, I think I have to buy some time first. Guess I better rewind the clock again to see if I can pick up any other clues. So the only thing I can think before he has his attack is if we can go to his wife's place. He's on the phone already. No, but we still can't. Okay. So she would have to pick up for us to go out. So let's just... What's this do? So that just kind of flim-flams the flag around. Can we time this to stop the water from... No. Because even if we do that, he still won't have the medicine. And we won't be able to get over there, I think, is the more important thing. But I guess we can try it, since the game is letting us restart. Okay, so he's going to go for the pills. Misses them. Go for the water. Okay, that bought him some time. Hopefully. Bro's downing water like I do. Although I think we needed to switch over to it to get to the fan. Maybe not. Alright, so that seemed... He's still breathing. That's good. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life. Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Alright. Fate changed. So now how the fuck do we get over to the medicine? That's the next big question, huh? Okay, the phone's unhooked. You still can't use it. Didn't think so. Had to check. Can we rock this? No, we can only examine. I've never seen anybody drink water the way this man just did. Water pitcher is completely empty. He's an empty vessel of a man. Huh? An empty, withered man. Where is his oasis? This guy is really starting to get on my nerves. I don't know, Sissel. He's starting to... he's funnier every time he interjects. Alright, let's see what he does, I guess. The minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start... Okay, so I was right. So I did have to get up to that fan somehow, huh? So go to the beginning. We're in the flag. Now we're just waiting. Okay, the attack has started. Thank you for not taking me all the way back. This game is being decent with its checkpoints. I appreciate that. It would just be tedious otherwise. Alright, so he's gonna go for the water. So we do this, and now we get back to the jug. To get up to the fan. Alright. So this is new. We got to the fan. Fate averted. Or fate changed, not averted yet. And we've seen all this dialogue before. Alright, spin the fan harder. Okay, get me over to this. This stuff's going over to the armor. Beautiful. Now we just got to figure out how to get... Yep, we've got the medicine. Now we've just got to get that back over to him. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. If the minister is going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Okay. Close this. What's on the other side? Another suit of armor. Raise this hand. You get the globe. Spin the globe. Falls out, which puts... I think that's probably not what we're supposed to do. Yeah. So... I'm assuming this is taking me back. That looks really good. If only the medicine bottle was under that swing. I better go flying, but to the wrong side of the room. I think I'm starting to form a plan here. Yeah, I think I am too. Rewind. Take me back to the armors, please. Ah, shit. Well, okay. It's back to when we're in the fan. That's fine. Okay. Now we're... Yeah. I know. What I want to do is somehow get... So if we can turn this, and then if we rock the fruit, what happened? That knocks over a vase. That was really loud. That urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. But we want to drop that on my foot, but I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry. Undo this. I don't know how that's going to help us yet, but I feel like it just might. Okay. Close the curtain. Bring me to the other side. Bring me up. Undo this. Aha! Alright. Now, how do we... Which way was this facing? This way, I think? This is the way we need it to fall? Yeah! Uh-oh. Okay. Huh. What do we need to do with this ramp? Do we have to get this one first? Yeah, I think we need to do this right side first. And then drop the thing so that it'll form a little ramp for the globe to go down and knock over the pill bottle. As it stands now, I think we just have to reset. There's a lot of things to fiddle with over here, I feel like, compared to most of the other chapters so far. Yeah, I can't skip this, unfortunately. I think I've tried that before. So, throw the hand up. Knock this down. Go back down to the arm. Go to the curtain. Close the curtain. Go to the arm. Move this while you're here. Switch it to the other side. Drop this. No. No, that won't work. We have to knock this down first somehow. Which is with the globe. Ah. Okay, start it. No, I don't want it falling that way. I do want it falling this way. Maybe we can race down. No, that's not quite it. This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. I guess I better think carefully what I drop and when. Yeah. I thought it would just fall down. Yeah, this is kind of what I want. It's a pretty light frame for its size. There's sure a lot of things that can fall down in this room. He's a fallen man. Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about Fallen Man, but you talk about him like he's your fall guy. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Yeah, no, I've got that part down. I just don't know how to drop, what order to drop these in. Can I roll this now? It's too heavy for that thing to be in the middle. Now, what if we got both urns down? No, that wouldn't work. And that swings the wrong way anyway, so we can't smack the globe up. That swings that way. Oh, dialogue. This thing is pretty heavy. It's got a good swing to it. It's sharp enough to cut the medicine bottle in two, though. And it's not long enough, is it? Such a reckless man. Huh? Only cowards like to keep weapons around. What a truly dangerous thing to have around. In any case, I bet I could use this sword somehow. Right. But this fruit up here... No, are we geniuses? Did we actually do this correctly? Hold on. Turn this around. Knock the fruit. That will knock the vase over and send the globe. Yes! Oh, we're geniuses! Now this should be long enough, yeah? Yes! Oh, we accidentally did it in the right order. Let's go. My medicine! Oh, buddy, you're gonna OD on that shit, man. That is too much. Holy cow. Too many pills. You took the whole bottle. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much, man. I think you're right. I think we're gonna have to save him from an OD, man. Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Aw, cut the guy some slack. There, see? It's the same music as when the chef was cooking at the chicken kitchen. Oh, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. We did it. Awesome. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life. But the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. Alright, we've got to tell Lynn that they don't have his daughter so that Lynn can communicate that. And apparently, our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Yeah, Lynn has that effect. Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed. But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession. But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. I don't understand how that's any better. Anyway, stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me. Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. What? So please, just give me a little more time. ... I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. But when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight. No. But would he believe Lynn? Yeah, I suppose. But it's better than letting him continue to think it for sure. We could at least present it as a possibility. Maybe he'd believe it, maybe he wouldn't. But I don't see any drawbacks to telling him and him not believing it. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden? Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. Alright, so we have to get over to Lynn somehow. Oh, hang on. What you got? What you got, Sissel? Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Do we just go yoink? No. That would be with the sword, not the globe, stupid. Yeah, she noticed that. Sissel, there you are. Oh, game? Are you gonna let me swing this sword again? Don't do it. Because I'll do it just to see what happens. It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I tell her, yep. I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the justice minister's daughter? Oh no, Sissel. Are you so dense you didn't figure out that the recording means they don't have her? That they probably just bugged his apartment? Oh, Sissel, don't tell me you didn't figure that out and you think it was an actual kidnapping. Come on, man. Be smarter. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the justice minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still, there's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the justice minister then? Oh, the poor man. I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? What are you doing? Just let us trick over to your... Oh, we can't... She doesn't have a core while she's alive. Oh, God. Lynn. What are you gonna do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it? Oh, this? Pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Oh, he has vague memories of us, and he's like, that can't be real. Are you talking about me? Oh, he can hear us! Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? A dream is talking to me! Ah, so now I'm a dream, huh? We're gonna give him another heart attack, and he just took all of his fucking pills. Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. No! Ah! Oh no, Lynn! Your medicine! He took all of it! God damn it. Okay, I guess there were apparently more in the bottle somehow. We're fortunate. Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped if he isn't executed tonight. My daughter, my Emily. But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do? Ah! Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? Trick time! Pizza time! We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping in the only way I know how. Hello, remember me? We meet again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake. I'm not a dream. Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right. Stubborn Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head! Seems like he's got enough negative self-talk going on without us piling on, so... yeah, what's up, Lynn? Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing? Yes! Yes! It's a recording! They don't have her! Fishy. I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping. You might be right. Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts, not in this escape from prison, and not in this kidnapping. This realist is running away from several very real facts. At high speed, too. Knowledge chases him, but he is faster. Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are. Oh, that's right, you have their telephone number. I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. We know, Sissel. Alright, send me. Let's just see if anything interesting is happening here. Because last we checked, the kid was gone. And she's still gone. Interesting. Just like before, I don't see the little girl anywhere. Does this mean she was really kidnapped? The mother seems unperturbed, though. In spite of the fact that her husband and daughter are in trouble, the novelist types passionately on. But I don't get it. How did the kidnappers get a hold of the little girl? Yeah, they didn't. They didn't. That's the only thing I have. So take me to YMT 2369. Nice. I really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Yeah, but Sissel, your clock is ticking. You've got... this has taken us to past midnight, so 5 to 7 hours before sunup. So we are definitely, getting close. For sure one more, maybe two more. We'll see if the next one is as short as these last two are. 12:10 a.m., Chapter 11. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner D99 to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. What took you so long? Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. Looks like there may be another Rube Goldberg machine in here. Interesting. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. No, did they actually stuff the girl into the bag? And I'll bet you that they got the wrong girl, that they don't have the minister's daughter, they have Camilla. Yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. Show us what's in the box. Show us what's in the box. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. But why would that be? Why would what be? You mean my theory of them snatching Camilla? Or are you referring to something else, Teakle? Yeah. I don't know. I would just guess that they look kind of similar in age. I don't know if the minister's daughter's hair. I'm guessing it's not purple like Camilla, but it's just a random guess, really, that these two made a mistake since they look like they're probably the same age, or pretty close. That's all. That's all. It's just kind of speculation. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather. All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, beauty. Oh, you just fell asleep? No! Open the box! Oh, God. Are they going to suffocate in there and we're going to have to find a way to get them out? Is that what this room is going to be? We have to activate the Rube Goldberg machine to wake up this guy and open the box? Oh. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. I'm not sold on it, Sissel. They had to get the recording first. I don't know. And something else is bothering me, too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of déjà vu. I've seen something like this before. Yeah, the basement in the superintendent's office at the junkyard, where the guy with the bird on his head was. He had a similar setup. And he was unfazed when that thing killed Lynn. And wasn't honest with the police officers about the fact that it was that trap that killed her. I've seen something like this before. Trick time! Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. Well, when it's a person, Sissel. If it's an item that could be like blackmail or extortion? I don't know. Kidnapping has to be a person, though. Pretty sure. Or like an animal or something. It has to be a living entity. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe you can kidnap a couch. I don't know. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? So we gotta get to the box, where we will find a corpse. Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Ugh. So you can open the door. Send me. Nope. It's for something else, I guess. We can swing this decoration. Please swing. Not nearly far enough for what I want to try. Okay, hang on a second. What? Okay, burn brighter. Oh, there we go. We'll light that on fire. That seems safe. There we go. Much better. Take me over. Swing. Thank you. Take me over. Take me over. Take me over. Take me down. Take me down. Suspended shelf. Knock it over. Knock it over, I say. Nope. Okay. The shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. I bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break, it kind of makes me want to break it. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Sissel. I just... How do we do that? Lower the shade. Okay. You. That'll get us down to this box. Darn. And we can't see inside it. We can't see a soul in there. Or a corpse. We couldn't see inside it at the restaurant either. Which I assumed at the restaurant just meant that whatever's in there is an inanimate object. that we couldn't possess, not a body. I can't reach my destination from here. Okay, move this. Okay, what does that do? This is one of those things you light with fire, and as long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. So we need to somehow get the... Because the doll down there has a candle as well. We need to get the flame... Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We need to get the flame from the first candle over... somehow. So what happens if we burn you brighter again? There's nothing new to possess. Oh, but what if we swing this now that it's burning? No, it's still out of reach. Okay. Okay. I see. I don't see, but I'm gonna say I see. Spin faster. How about that? Okay. So this should allow us to do this, maybe? Fuck. Well, that does create a new core over there, though, so... Let's go take a look and see what that achieved for us. God damn it. Yeah, lower. Thank you. Doll, ball, balance toy, party popper, cake box, party poppers, pop. Okay. That seems helpful. Oh, that woke him up. Open the box! Just my imagination. God damn. Fuck this guy. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer go spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? I want to light it on fire. How about this one? Pop! There we go. Just my imagination. Dude is wearing a suit to look professional, but that's about the only thing he's got going on that's professional. Just my imagination, what an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage or something, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now let's do this, and this will cause, like, a tangle up? No, it doesn't cause a tangle up. It does go back down, though, after we screw with it. So, I think we gotta go back to... the other side of the room. Okay. Now, can I just do this and that'll be enough to get... No, I didn't think that would be it, but when the flame gets really big like this, for some reason I get the urge to burn something. Unfortunately, everything is just out of the flame's reach. Right. Oh! Okay, let's wait for it to come down, because it burns for a little bit, and then we'll hit the fan to speed it up. That should get the streamer up that's caught in the fan on fire. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. And that got the candle on fire over there. Whoops, off it goes. So now we have to just lift this up, and that should probably get the streamers caught on fire, which will light the candelabra. Yep. And that is tilted, which will burn that, which will cause the clock to come crashing down. Just my imagination. Okay. But it gives us a core to get to the suitcase. Open! I knew it! I knew it! Who called it? Who called it? Man, she looks pretty comfy in there, though, all things considered. They got the wrong girl. Let it be known. SlowguyCaz called it. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... This little lady really... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? No, this is Camilla. And they can't be the same person. Because Camilla left the apartment to find Lynn while the minister's daughter was in bed. Just my imagination. What's with the fun, book, and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Aw, don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. What's even open this time of night? The gas station? He's gonna go get milk and bread at the gas station. At the 7-Eleven. The Quick Trip, if you're from the U.S. Midwest. Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just asked for a little patience. Good I has ice cream. Yo! That makes everything better. What kind of ice cream? And what flavor? Is it like the scoop kind, or is it like a packaged treat? Don't say those awful things about this house! Huh? This house is where I used to live. Oh! What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Ah, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody comes here. Never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Vanilla with M&M's. It's frozen custard. Oh, delicious. And I approve of the vanilla pick. Everyone always calls vanilla plain. That's just wrong. Vanilla is vanilla flavored. It's my favorite kind of ice cream and custard. Don't get me wrong. Other flavors are great. But vanilla is my favorite. The other party, us, kind of seems that way, T-Cole. That Sissel was the other expected party. If it's a misdirect, then I could see it being Cabanella. being the other party. I don't know who else it could be. Probably us, though. Vanilla is great if you want a simple thing. I like other flavors, but it's nice to have something easy on the taste buds. Yeah, it's just a nice, smooth, tasty flavor. Which is great. Sometimes, a lot of times, actually, that's all I want. I don't need, like, 10 flavors exploding in my mouth at the same time. That's for special occasions. Oh, but of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Trick time. And what in the world? Yeah, no, I'm with Sissel. I'm shocked that she has a core. What? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So she must have died between then and now and come back. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that, and it also means somebody else must have saved her. Yep, just like I just said. Sissel and I are on the same wavelength here. I better ask her what happened. Fucking what? So there's another spirit out there working tonight. We know there's Pixar. Who else could it be, though? Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile! I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Sissel? My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. Yeah, but you just thought it, dumbass. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember? Sort of? You do. It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. Huh. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, huh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy. Sissy, huh? Sissy. A new name for Sissel. Sissy. Okay, I guess we'll start with... Let's start asking about her first. Let's not dive right in. This is your old house? Yup, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yup, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? ... My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away. Oh, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die. And it's all because of me. Okay, it's the detective's daughter. I love this one. Yeah, this is gonna hit hard. What do you mean, because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father is prisoner D99. That's right. Oh, shit. Makes sense. Makes sense that she'd move in with Lynn. This is good. Okay. What does this mean? What are you going to tell us, Camilla? You've got to have some new info for us. That's right. What in the world? Someone give the cinnamon roll a hug. She looks like she needs it. She's certainly having a terrible night. Surviving someone breaking into the apartment, then apparently dying somewhere, coming back to life, being kidnapped, and now she's talking to the dead. It's a hell of a lot to cram into the span of 2.5 hours, or 3 hours maybe by this point. 5 years ago, something really bad happened, like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. I mean, we've got to follow up on this first. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. No! She accidentally killed her mom and the dad took the fall for it? I'm home, Camilla. Oh, why is it dark? Oh my God. Holy shit. This is terrible. Mom, what was that noise? Oh my gosh. Oh. Hannah, this cinnamon roll needs more than a hug. This cinnamon roll needs a lot of therapy and all the hugs. Like, oh my gosh. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. Oh my gosh. I feel like I actually need to get like something on the stream, like an overlay here right now of like, if you like stop, don't watch the stream, watch the VOD. You've got a lot of shit that you need to catch up on. Don't just join in here at the midpoint. That was a bomb, dude. Whoa. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is all so unbelievably tragic. So now that you've bared your soul to me, can we talk about your kidnapping? Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Temsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah. Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsick Park, huh? What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in that park. Well, that works for us. That's right, the music box! That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before. Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know. And maybe, just mention that, Lynn's, like, I don't know if it's, like, Camilla is the sister Lynn never had, or she feels some sort of motherly connection, since Lynn was probably close to her, since after the mom died, the detective went to jail. So Lynn's hero figure was gone. Both of Camilla's parents were gone. I'd imagine that Lynn probably filled a huge role in Camilla's life after that. I can't believe it. This little lady is D99's daughter? I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know! Ugh, oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? ... Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. Okay. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. So I think Beauty knows we're here. Maybe she doesn't know exactly like where, but she can tell when we're in the room that something is present. Because she seems to be able to, unless this room is also bugged. But we seem to be the common denominator for when Beauty's sixth sense is triggered. Alright, as you wish, Beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. Oh. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Alright, we're leaving. Holy shit. She knows when we're around. What? So... Oh. Lurking, getting ready for bed, have fun sleuthing. Thank you, Toya. And thanks for the lurk. Hope you've been having a good day. We have had a couple bombshells dropped on us here. So we're it's a lot of story stuff is happening. It's crazy. It's really good too. Highly recommend this game to anyone that's interested, if you've never played it before. Pardon me, little lady. No, her book! No! No, no, no! Get her book, you monster! Threaten me all you want, but don't take away the kid's book! Oh. Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole the little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? They must. At the restaurant, we could pass it off as maybe she was aware of the bug, but you can't really do that here. Oh man, what a chapter! Holy cow. Man. Let me hydrate here. Continue playing? Yeah, we'll do one more for sure. We've been getting through them at a good pace tonight. Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. My fear is that there's like 20 chapters in this, and that we've approached the snowball where I'm not going to be able to put this down, and that I'm going to be up for the next 6 hours finishing this game. So we'll see how this one goes. I might force myself to stop after this one. Maybe I could look up how many chapters there are. Actually, I am going to do that. Because that guide we've used 2 times is spoiler free. So I'm not getting anything spoiled. And Dectective walkthrough. Yep. So there's chapter 17 and then the final chapter. And we're on chapter 12. So there's 6 chapters after this one. Okay. Well, maybe we'll do another one after this to knock it down to 5. Plus, maybe those last few might be long. I don't know. But it's good to know that there's 18. Because that feels decently far away, that I don't think I want to get to the finale tonight. But we might be able to set ourselves up that the next stream will be the finale of Ghost Trick. In fact, I think we probably will. So let's see how things go. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective D99's daughter, Camilla. Not the minister's daughter. Lynn is gonna be pissed. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Yeah, that sounds like Lynn. All Phoenix Wright slams the desk. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. Oh shoot, hang on. I just had an idea for channel points. I'm going to write it down. I updated the little image for the channel points, and we're calling them Stream XP, I think. But I was been trying to think of ideas for what you guys can redeem those for, and that desk slam gave me an idea. So I'm just going to write it down really quick. Because that's usually, I tend to stream in the evenings, and during the daytime I try to plan some of this stuff out just a little bit every day. So let's see. Idea. Desk slam. Got that written down. On back to the game. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. There's too much going on for things to be coincidences at this point. There must have been a purpose for that being the backup meeting spot. There's no way it could just be coincidence. Yep, there we go. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Slam! Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Ah! How can I believe in you? I'm a realist! Please, if you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't. It's complicated. She's busy writing smut and she hates me for not coming home to help her tonight and for asking her to come to the office to finish her novel tonight, and it's a whole thing. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it! And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Well, that's a very decent thing for you to say, man. That you're still having the same moral dilemma even though it's not your daughter. That raises you in my eyes a little bit. You're struggling with over the hostage being killed versus someone that has been convicted of murder. I can understand that being a difficult moral choice when someone is trying to say that the convict is innocent, but if you don't get him killed, then someone that you know is innocent is going to die. It's a lot to gamble. And the fact that he has the same feelings, even though it's not his daughter, it's someone he's not familiar with, that speaks to his character a bit. He's taking this seriously, even if he is a complete disaster. The kind of disaster I would be if I was in his shoes, honestly. I maybe wouldn't be having a heart attack, but I'd be having panic attacks. I'd be like, oh, I need to go to the ER, and they'll be like, no, you're fine, you just had a panic attack. I'll be okay, and they'll be like, thank you, that'll be $1,400. I'll be like, yeah, I've done this before, I know the drill. The hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if that is not my daughter? Hoo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Oh, he caught up. Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanella. Hoo-hoo! Hee-hee! I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Whoa, that is a steep dive. Holy... I think that's not dive, bow. That's the steepest bow I think I've ever seen without someone, like, actually just getting on their knees. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. You thought you might like to see him. So here you brought the convict to the minister's office? Are you insane? Well, I think that means Cabanela might be a good guy. D99! Detective, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student brings a tear to my eye. ... Trick time! Well, okay, let's overhear this dialogue first. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanela, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? ... Well, there goes my sudden thought that maybe he's a good guy. He's rubbing it in. Why would he flex this, though? To what end? Is he just that vain? So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? ... Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynn. But, Detective... I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... ... Okay. Hey, what you thinking, man? You hanging in there with us? Oh, my poor Emily. Is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute. Emily? Could that be the Emily next door? Yep, you've got it, Lynn. Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. Oh, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him! Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy? Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head! That would suck ass, by the way. Two people shit-talking you inside your head. My brain does enough negative self-talk, guys. I don't need other people doing the work for me. Alright, Lynn, what are you thinking? According to what I heard, Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers. They were lying in wait for her. Oh! And because Lynn... Yep. Camilla went out right when they were expecting Emily to go out, but Emily didn't go out because she was sick. And so they nabbed Camilla thinking that must be her. Oh my gosh, it's all connected. It's brilliant! Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Emily didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh. And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead? Apparently. Emily and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. ... It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right. Oh, excuse me. Whew. That was a big yawn. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camilla. Camilla's gonna be okay. I don't think they're actually gonna kill her unless Ghost Us shows up again. I do believe Beauty would make good on her threat if we show up again. Alright, let's see what Detective's thinking. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping. Yup. Your fucking daughter, dude. Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What are their demands? The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha! 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 I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Lynn didn't know? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her! I'm the one who shot Alma! And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it! Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight! For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. Ugh. Your dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain in this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Oh my god. Alright. The murder 5 years ago. Talk to us, Detective Jode. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There's nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Oh my god! Someone ghost tricked it! How do they keep... It keeps going deeper! How are they doing it? An impossible move? I gotta ask about that first. Oh my gosh! Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? Yeah. It lights on fire, but then it was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. But instead, somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. It was a ghost trick! Holy shit! I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. Yeah, there's the frame there. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain, that gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. That's what's in the music box. The gun. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. Yikes, man. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Alright, so someone ghost tricked that Cupid. What do we know about that? It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And, if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Okay, sorry. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. At least Beauty does. I'm guessing that means she works for those assassins or whoever we saw at the beginning of the game in that secret room. That whole organization must know. They must know what's going on. So we must have a connection to that, and that's how we know something's going on. Did we ask Lynn to kill us so that we could become a dead spirit and do ghost tricks to get this all sorted out? What happened? Oh, we're still missing pieces, but the mystery is... Oh, it's so good. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Huh. Oh. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time. Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jode. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jode. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jode. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. This guy must be confused out of his mind. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Hee! What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. Damn. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? Alright. How do we get the detective to escape from here? I'm glad to see Detective Jode all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jode's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jode or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Alright? What say you, Jode? Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer the phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right? But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost? Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation. Gee, Detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? Hey, Justice Minister. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I can't hear you! La, 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it? Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal. But I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Actually, not an unreasonable thing to be thinking right now. This guy might be crazy, but he's also kind of has his head screwed on straight. Would you listen to a delusion? To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, have I missed anything? Oh, Potato Lord, you have missed so much. Like, to the point that it's like, I kind of am like, you shouldn't watch the stream at this point and should watch the VOD. Because a lot of stuff has gone down. A lot of good stuff, important stuff. Like, you're always welcome in the stream if you don't care about spoilers or picking it up as we go along. But, like, there's been some insanely good story stuff. And either watching the VOD or playing this game yourself is highly recommended from me, so that you can experience it as it happens, and not sort of by piecing it together as we continue along here. So, yeah, otherwise, how are you, Potato Lord? It's good to see you. I hope you're having as good a night that I'm having, because I'm having a fantastic night playing this. So, what's going on with you? Not that much? Fair enough. Alright, well, I've done my due diligence of warning you about the story stuff, so if you want to stick around, that's your prerogative. Just know that I've encouraged you to either play the game or to come back and catch up on the VOD. But if you want to stick around, you're welcome to be here. So, but I'm going to continue with this. We're going to at least finish this chapter tonight. I don't know if we'll do another one. We might. Because I am having a ton of fun playing this right now. I'm in danger. I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight. There's a lot of game left, but this is... it's going to be hard to put this one down, which is why I might put it down after this chapter. Just to force myself to, and then we'll finish it tomorrow. I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though. Good! Alright, to the phone. So, who do we need to go? Well, let's try the apartment first. Looks like the girl's back in bed. Just as I thought. There she is. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jode's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Ah, shit, that's the end of the chapter, huh? So that was chapter 12. There's 18. Let's do one more. I really want to keep playing. We're going to do one more. Chapter 13, 12:51 a.m. This will be the last chapter we do tonight. And we'll finish it tomorrow, I think. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. We only have 33% left. Yeah, just one more is fine. Okay, Tico, I'll that helps confirm that this is maybe after this chapter a good stopping point before the finale. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. And yeah, Potato Lord, I know we could maybe power through, but my fear with that is I've been like crazy hyped and had high energy because of how intense and good this has been. I'm afraid that energy will dissipate as we get past, midnight. Game really picks up after this chapter. Okay, then we'll do this chapter. If it ends on a cliffhanger or something dramatic, that's great. We'll come back to it tomorrow with a ton of excitement and energy, and we'll finish it. Okay. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. So how do we convince them to call him? And this lady's been drinking wine for 4 hours now. Oh, my darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Man, fuck this lady. Ting. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Oh, is that a cologne or a perfume? It's a lighter. He said he wanted a new lighter. Who on earth sold you a lighter, little girl, at fucking 1 a.m. in the morning? That's not great. Oh no. That's not good. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Oh, but look at what it brought upon you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you! Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I mean, I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Alright, so we have to do something to mess with... Okay, so... what? Oops. Hey, there you go, little girl. The phone's right next to you. You can just do it. The phone. No, don't you do it, lady. No, don't you do it! Oh, I hate this woman so much right now. Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Damn. That's gotta hit much harder than the I hate you. Oh yeah, she... Oh my gosh. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry! You really have! How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Wow. This bitch is crazy. My internet is doing horrible right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Potato Lord. You must have gotten whatever was bugging my internet last night. There was like one point where the stream was like 3 or 4 minutes behind where I was at towards the end of the stream. It was rough. So, sorry. Sorry your internet sucks right now. It's always a shitty thing to deal with. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Wow, okay, so she moved closer, but that's probably good for us. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Okay, so she'll cough. Mama, what is Papa about to do? Never mind. Nothing you need to know right now, Emily. Why is everything always such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know. It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday. I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday. Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. Alright. The basket, so we can pop that open. The lamp. So I know we were screwing with this back when... Yeah. Oh, I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay. Oh, hello, rats. That's right. There were rats in this apartment. Well, let's start with the obvious then. Oh, okay. Swing harder. Yeah, keep the rat on there. And now, chime. Look up, look up. There you go. You see the rat. Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Holy shit! Oh man! Sent that thing flying! Oh, did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Alright, I'll give you that one, lady. That's a badass line. I don't condone the use of violence with a wine bottle, but that, if you're gonna do it, that was a great one-liner. And now I've missed the chance to see whatever the dialogue was, because I was commenting on it. Turn the valve. Oh, gosh. There goes the lights. Oh, heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. She strikes the match with her ass. That's still not fucking right. What? No! Don't do it. Oh my gosh, she put the match out in her wine glass? What is wrong with this lady? Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Oh my gosh, that's so messed up. Alright, what do you got, Sissel? I don't exactly know how the situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. The rat's probably dead after being careened back and forth off a couple of items because he was smacked with a wine bottle, and then he was electrocuted. If that rat's alive, it's the sturdiest rat to ever live. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Yep, that's the thought. Hey, rat, I'm not done with you. No? Okay, maybe I am done with you. There's just the tail hanging down now. Alright, the hoist, nothing. Burn brighter. Okay, noted. We can make those candles flare. Okay, we can't go all the way over to the left. So what happens if can we screw with the dictionary? The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelf. For you younger viewers, the dictionary is a book that contains all the words in the English language so that you can look them up and see the definition of the word and know what it means. Back in the before times, before Google and the internet, that's how we learned new words. If we didn't know what a word meant when we were reading, the teacher would say, look it up. And we'd have to go grab the dictionary and either compare it to the word we found in the book we were reading or try to sound it out in our heads and figure out what the word was. I'm assuming that's not a problem. Like, everyone knows what a dictionary is still, but just in case. Okay, so we can turn the crank, which crashes the chandelier. Oh, what a naughty chandelier. And then she'll just crank it back up. I mean, there's a little bit of time where she walks back over there. Is there something we could do with that? If we flare this and then go turn the crank, will that do anything? No. They don't seem to be flared at the moment. That was close. Okay, so this valve just sparks the electricity. Doesn't even do that no more. What else can we do over here? That lighter is not going to be a thing. The waste bin does not seem to be a thing. Can we screw with this lady's light now? I better not put it out. Okay. To think of a way to keep the mother out of the way. Yes, we do. I'm guessing we're done dealing with this stuff on the right side of the room here, but... So that just gets her to look up. Oh, goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. Oh, hang on. You have something to say, Cecil? So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, huh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Yep. Alright. So let's head back over. It's got to be the chandelier. No, nothing with that. Did I have the right idea and I just wasn't waiting for the candles to get bigger? Yeah. Alright, so now they're big. Now let's cause us to crash. No, they go back to their normal size if I try that. Alright. Huh. What else can we do? The rat must still be alive because there's not a core to possess. I can't do anything with the hoist. This valve doesn't seem to do anything now. And when I crash this, I don't have time. Yeah, it won't let me ghost trick over. So it's not that I need to cause the chandelier to crash and then flare the flames. Okay. Oh, now that she's walking back. No, okay. And she doesn't pay attention while she's walking. Okay. If you swing faster, how far can you move me? Not nearly close enough to do anything with that, okay? What if I crash the chandelier twice? So let's do this, and then when she starts walking back, let's crash it again. Oh, was that just gonna knock her out? Are we gonna kill her? Oh my god. Oh, it won't let me do it. That's too bad. Oh, there we go. Oh, she dodged. Such insolence. Okay, maybe we can get her. Yeah, what do you have? This lady is surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. I guess I better get serious here. Frame perfect? Frame perfect input? No. Alright. How about now? What if we do this now? And then... Oh, almost got her on that side. Not quite. Okay. That's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was such a dodging champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time. Really? We're just supposed to... try a bunch of times to knock her out or kill her with the chandelier? I think we might accidentally kill her, and that's going to lead to ghost trick shenanigans. But that would at least allow us to, Come on, let me... Come on. I want you to hit me. Come on. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm switching to ghost form to try to trick it, but that's not what I'm supposed to do. It's in real time. Yeah. Got her! Alright. Emily, help me! Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here is to the weakness of my darling angel. Alright, so we've got her trapped. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Great, now we just gotta get... Now how do we get the phone to Emily? That's all we gotta do. Wait, okay. What happens if I flare... I can't reach it. Okay, I was like, what happens if we flare the candles now? I could maybe crank this and release it? But that doesn't seem right. We just got her trapped. Turn this lamp off? I called the Nola said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she already is. I better not put out the lamp. Okay. Try the lighter. Try the waste bin. Try to chime the clock. Nope. Swing me over. Still not even close. Okay. There's the hoist. That's not anything. Oh my gosh, we just lifted her in the air. Holy shit. I'm sorry, Mama. You said to stay in bed like a good girl. Yeah, it's very, very Harry Potter vibes, huh, Hannah? I must not tell a lie. What? What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please! Oh, sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Wow, that was dark. Now, it still looks like we can't get over to her. So now I love that line. It's a good line. Dark, but good. Now we can make things burn brighter, huh? And now she's freaking out, as she should. Oh god, the rat's tail is on fire. Alright, go over and swing this so that he can light the chandelier. Yeah, I got it, Sissel, don't worry. I figured it out. That poor rat. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Emily, you can call Papa now. Mama! What in the world is going on here? Your house has been haunted, lady. That's all. Don't worry about it. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Wow. Ah! Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it! Get me down! Alright. We did it. Hello, Papa! Oh! Emily! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... Oh no, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight, thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh. Okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Mama, I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels. Well, that makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, Father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? I don't. Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Let the girl read smut. Yeah, how can we get her addicted if we don't start her at a young age? Oh no. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline, it looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Let's see if he'll do a stay of execution here. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. Hee hee! No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us, baby? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. Was that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Uh-oh. What else is bothering him? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers, is there really something more to it? Like the inspector in white said? Interesting. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. They've known. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known. Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jode. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Oh my gosh, here we go. What's this about the manipulator? There's some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. So we got the rocker, the rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast, and Sausage Head, the curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Station with a flamethrower. You're admitting a very important fact there. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal actions were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Alright, and what? Okay, so if you were doing this, right, then why were you going to execute Jode? Was it just because you were being blackmailed about a kidnapping? Because if you're studying these cases, it seems to me you would not want to execute any of them. You need them alive to question in case you have a breakthrough on any of the cases. So let's see what he has to say. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. Well, hang on. Gotta switch earbuds. Got the little earbud warning. Okay. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us more about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What happened? Oh my gosh, she's actually being possessed! What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it! Oh my gosh, whoever else is out there can possess living people. Holy shit. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Oh. Fear, despair, and suffering. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I would be absolutely devastated if I was forced to sign someone's execution order and I wasn't in control of my body. That would be terrifying, and I'd feel incredible guilt about it too. Holy cow. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh? Does that mean he died? Is the way they manipulate by killing you and then having someone ghost trick you? No, that wouldn't be the... Well, hold on. So I was going to say that can't be the case, because when we first came into this room and met the minister, he didn't have a core. But if he was killed a month ago and then brought back, that would mean it's a body not on the same day. So the core wouldn't be there, right? I think that's how that works. So it's possible that the way they manipulate people is by killing them, then ghost tricking and bringing them back. And through bringing them back with the ghost tricks, that's how the manipulation happens. It would also explain the hazy memory, because people wake up and don't have memory when they get killed. And that would explain why a group of assassins are involved in this scheme, because they need someone that can actually drop bodies before the ghost tricks can happen. I don't know. And either way, the fact that someone is out there that can possess living people is terrifying. Like, we gotta figure that out and stop it. Signing an execution order is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanel's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Yeah, I mean, imagine if news outlets got a hold of that. They already crucify anyone in politics. The outlets are looking for anything. Holy cow. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Actually, understandable. I don't know if this is the way to go about it, but I could understand putting your foot down and telling your spouse, no, you know it's wrong for that execution order to go through. You have to stop it. You can't just ignore it and wait for it to be done and over with. And if he's been stewing for a month on this, and he's been stressed out, it's no wonder the kidnappers thought they had to get a hostage, because there's a real chance that he would back out. He's torturing himself over this for a month. I hate that I agree with her. Yeah, I mean, she's been an absolute disaster of a human being tonight, but this context makes it all make sense, and that's the thing that I'm loving, is all the pieces are clicking. It's fucking incredible. I wish that she could have handled it maybe a bit differently in her delivery, but I do completely understand where she's coming from, and could maybe even see myself doing it if I were in her shoes. I don't know. I don't know how I'd act in her shoes until I was in those shoes. I like to think I would maybe not be quite so crazy about it, but I could see myself advising my spouse or a partner or a close friend even, like, you gotta take that order back, man. You can't condemn an innocent man to death. Or a suspected innocent man, at the very least. Plus, the death order hasn't been used in decades in the country. Like, lots of reasons not to use it. Man, this game is so fucking good. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everyone. Ah. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. Because then there aren't cores for us to jump into him. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. We thought pretty likely that was the case. It's absolutely confirmed now. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. Yep, Pixar. Unless Pixar is the master manipulator. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Do they? Or did something happen that gave them a different power? Anyway. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cavanella. This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit. As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Was that a threat? Did he just threaten the minister? Uh-oh, it's the phone. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? You know, I can also see that he was just paralyzed out of fear. Like, you have no clue what to do, so you just freeze and do nothing. I know I'd probably behave like that. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, because that's supernatural, right? Like, even if you rule out something spiritual or supernatural and you're like, this has a scientific or medical explanation, losing control of your body is a terrifying thing to experience. And in particular, when it did something so specific, I would be like, no one's gonna believe me. What the hell just happened? Am I having a complete, total mental breakdown? No one's gonna believe me. Like, it absolutely would be a valid response just to freeze and not know what to do, because like there's no precedent for that, really, short of maybe researching, you know, some mental things and maybe mental hospitals and things they've, you know, recorded and studied. But that is abnormal human behavior for sure. If your body moves against your will, talk to your doctor about that one, everyone. Just bring it up. It's not normal. You shouldn't be doing that. Alright. I don't suppose I can get over to Jode, can I? I would like to hear what Jode has to say. I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh? I'm truly sorry. Okay, it's going to let us talk to both of them. That's cool. I'm truly sorry, Detective Jode. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good. Man, this guy has got positive thinking figured out. Detective Jode, I don't know what to say. Alright, Sissel, you better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Let's see, she's in Temsick Park, huh? No, I don't need to talk to the minister. Get me to the phone, please. Thank you. Where's the park? Here it is. That is infectious optimism. Yeah, he's really... Oh, you know what? It's an okay thing that you signed my death order, because in the end, it helped you see that ghosts are real. All things work for good, you know? Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsick Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jode's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Oh my god! And I didn't even think of that. I should have connected that dot immediately. Her hands were shaking. It looked exactly like the minister. Oh my gosh. And that would explain why her memory's vague. We were about to rat out the group, and so someone came over to possess Lynn to shoot us so that we couldn't deliver the information we had. Oh! Oh my gosh! This game is so good! Oh. Oh crap! No, I wanted to save that! Oh shit. You can save from the pause screen at certain points of the game. Okay. So everyone, since I accidentally think I just selected not to save. So what I'm going to do for the stream, we're going to end the stream here. I'm going to go in and save at the first opportunity available. Actually, you know what? Let's not end the stream. Let's play it out until I get to a save point. Just in case. Because I'm worried about needing to replay this. Although it autosaves too, doesn't it? I think it autosaves. What? Okay. What? Let's just click yes. So it's chapter 14, 1:28 p.m. What? 1:28 p.m. Was that a typo? Temsit, yeah. I can't save here. I wish I could check to see where that save was. Well, we're going to just risk it and end the stream here, because I really don't want to... I want to start here for the next stream. So if it doesn't autosave, then we can blaze through the chapter real quick, since we know what to do, and just pick up where we left off. It's not that big of a deal. So that's what we're going to do. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. In fact, I can even kind of check it right here. Yeah, it auto-saved. It auto-saved at chapter 14. So we're fine. We'll be able to pick that up tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, well, so that'll wrap it up for this stream. Let's find someone to raid. Anyone we're following is up. Mike's up. So, yeah, we'll go over to Mike. Sleepy Time Theater, Chaos Legion is life. Looks like an action hack and slash game. So, let's go over and say hi to Mike. So, thank you everyone so much for being here. This game is incredible. I'm so excited to kind of share this with you guys. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. So yeah, thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your night. I will stream this and we will plan on finishing it tomorrow night. So if you're interested, make sure you're there for that. Otherwise, obviously, we'll upload the VOD for it too. So yeah, thank you. And everyone have a good night. Let's go say hi to Mike.